The beat back. Hello guys, gals, non-binary pals, and waterfowls. It's me, Big Mike, and if you're watching this when it releases, it's currently SAGE, Sonic Amateur Game Expo 24. SAGE, or Sonic Amateur Game Expo, is an online, completely fan-driven event that takes place every year. The original focus was solely on Sonic fan games, hence the name. While Sonic fan games still make up the vast majority of the games, you can also find a sizable amount of ROM hacks and mods, and even a few game engines as well. Also, the focus is no longer solely on Sonic, but other series such as Mario, Pokemon, Dragon Ball, Frogger, Megaman, Bomberman, Shantae, and many more have been represented. There are also a great deal of indie games that are shown off annually at SAGE as well. In fact, it was SAGE that introduced me to and caused me to fall in love with indie games. In this video, I'm going to be discussing games to check out at SAGE 24. Some of these are indie games and some are fan games. Most of these games I played at previous SAGEs. However, there is one game I'm going to talk about today that this will be my first time checking out. And when we get to that game, I'll point out what it is. So there are a couple of disclaimers I want to discuss first before talking about the games. First, some of the developers sent me advanced copies of their games before SAGE for this video, and some did not. For those that did not, what you'll be seeing will either be footage from older builds, footage the devs themselves have released, or a combination of the two. And secondly, this is by no means an exhaustive list of amazing games at SAGE this year. This is just a small fraction of the games. I made this video before the SAGE 24 trailer released, so these are games I've been able to confirm will definitely be at SAGE. Though that being said, anything is possible, and it's not unheard of for devs to pull out at the last minute. So while I've endeavored to make sure the devs intended to have these games at SAGE 24, there are no guarantees they will actually be there. The first game we're going to be talking about is a game that I've enjoyed for such a long time at previous SAGEs, and that is Big Boy Boxing. Its Steam page reads, Big Boy Boxing is a single-player action boss rush with highly stylized hand-drawn animations inspired by the classic Punch-Out and indie hit Cuphead. Challenge the unique cast of boxers together with your coach Hank as you slowly rise to the top as the big champion. Each opponent has their own creative way to knock you out and send you face down on the floor. Keep an eye on their unique animations, attack patterns, and timing to ensure you're still standing when the bell rings. And here's why I think you should check it out. Big Boy Boxing by Soupmasters is a boxing game with a great deal of heart and with a sense of humor that pulls no punches, fam. You play as an up-and-coming boxer being trained by now retired legend Hank. The controls and the gameplay are very simple, and so it's easy just to pick up and play. Honestly, I don't even like boxing games, or most sports games in general for that matter, but this game has a special place in my heart. Chock full of wacky, lovable characters and voice acting that really packs a 1-2 punch. This demo is a must play. The next game I'm going to talk about is another very special game to me. It's one I first came across at SAGE 23, and it's one that really caught me off my guard because I never expected to see a fan game like this. And that's Beavis and Butthead in The Quest to Score. Now, because this is a fan game, it doesn't have a Steam page, so what we're going to be looking at here is going to be the SAGE 23 booth. Beavis and Butthead are on a quest to score. They see an ad for a music concert and want to go, but when they get to the event, they don't have enough money, and even worse, they're out of food. They decide to split up to get what they need while dealing with bullies, school principals, and more. They only had 20 cents rather than $20, so they split up to try and find money, nachos, love, TP, VHS tapes. For this particular game, the dev did send me an advanced copy, so I'm going to be talking about the SAGE 24 build of this game directly. Now, this particular build for SAGE 24 is a vast improvement over last year's demo. So much has been updated or added. The very first thing you will notice is the intro. It actually feels like something you would see on a Mike Judge collection DVD, with clips from the series playing. And speaking of intros, Beavis has a new level intro. When he starts a level, he is drawn in by a pencil. The characters themselves also received a major update. They now have a second longer range attack. Beavis throws dynamite, and Butthead shoots a BB pistol. This build features new levels not seen before, and what's more, it features levels with destructible elements. So if you checked this demo out last year, be sure to give it another go around this year. It is vastly improved. And just in general about this game, Beavis and Butthead Quest to Score is set to be a really ambitious passion project and a love letter to a great series by a devout fan. In the Beavis and Butthead community, some of the best media content has been fan made. A great example of this is the King Turd Collection, which is a complete collection featuring every Beavis and Butthead episode, uncut, including alternative music videos, cutscenes, special appearances, and more. It was a Herculean labor of love for this series, and I believe this game could very well be the same. The next game I'm going to talk about is Galacard. Now for this one fam, this was my very first time playing this game. And the game actually released its first demo earlier this month. And the dev was really awesome and reached out to me and sent me a link to the demo so I could include it in this video. This game has an itch.io page, and so that's where we're going to be getting our information from. It reads, "Welcome to Planet Human. We'd like to welcome you by teaching you how to play Galacard, our traditional card game. It might sound complicated at first, but it's actually pretty simple. Each player starts their turn by drawing a starting card from their hand. Each card contains a number and a shape, but the other players can only see the latter. Your goal is to draw the highest number in a turn with a card of the same shape. There's also a card in the middle of the playfield called a power card. Drawing a card with that shape gives you an advantage even over the most powerful starting card. But just like with the ladder, the highest one always wins. To clear a round, you must win the exact same amount of times as the goal you chose, 0 to 6. And if you're still lost, make sure to check out the Galacard strategy guide. And here's what I think about this game and why you should check it out. Galacard is a simple to play yet hard to put down card game. If you've been following my channel for a while, then you know I have a real soft spot for indie games done in a retro Game Boy style. Well, Galacard isn't just emulating this style, it's an actual Game Boy game that works on real hardware. So you can either fire it up on your Game Boy emulator of choice, or your actual Game Boy, or maybe even your Game Boy Advance. So if you're looking for something light, a card game, or if you're longing for that classic Game Boy experience, be sure to give Galacard a try. Its graphics and its sound will have you nostalgic for the days of the Game Boy. And the final game I'm going to be talking about here is Trinity Heart. It's a game I first came across a few days before Sage 23, and that was thanks to the dev who shared their trailer on Twitter, who's a really phenomenal dude, an all-around awesome person. You should totally give them a follow. Now this game does have an itch.io page, and so that's what we'll be looking at here. It reads, "Welcome to Trinity Heart. Bounce, shoot, and blast your way through this action platformer. Take control of a dead child helping a young sprite find their way back home. Barrage your way through 3 stages by navigating the main hub world to find out why the people in the town are in such a disarray. Piece together the clues by speaking to locals. Find secrets to power up to help you speed through levels and unlock new abilities. Overcome tricky obstacles to make your way to the top, and collect the super keys to save the day." Here are my thoughts on this game, fam. I found the demo at Sage 23 to be a one-of-a-kind experience. The high-intensity rail grinding and platforming, coupled with the awesome art, is what made it an unforgettable experience. And the Sage 24 demo takes everything I liked about the previous one and both improves upon it and enlarges it. This year's demo includes 3 playable action-packed stages, greatly expanding on last year's demo. And while I did love the art of last year's iteration, this year's is a vast improvement. And this year's demo includes a sick animated intro sequence. So if you're looking for a game with a unique experience, be sure to give Trinity Heart a play. So those are just a few of the many amazing games you can check out at this year's Sage. And not only are these amazing games in and of themselves, but they are also a fantastic example of the variety of genres you can expect to find there. Sadly, however, this video doesn't do justice to the sheer amount of variety you will find at Sage 24 in regards to both the games themselves and their types. But you know what, fam? Don't take my word for it. Check out Sage 24 for yourself. It's running from September 6th to the 13th. And with that, we'll call the video proper here, fam. Hello guys, gals, non-binary pals, and waterfowls, and welcome back to another Big Mike EndSlate, baby. The part of the video that's not really part of the video, while I'm all natural, uncut, off the cuff, Duck Daddy, baby. So again, if you're watching this video when it came out, then this is my favorite time of the year, and actually I'm just so stoked at the moment, fam. I'm probably playing so many games. I'm knee deep in games at the moment as you're watching this video. And if everything goes to plan, my next video is going to be a reaction video to Sage 24. I'm going to talk about my experiences, the games I liked, the fun things that happened, the people I met, and it's just going to be an awesome time. And this video right here has been one of my more challenging ones to make. Not challenging in a technical sense, but challenging just trying to figure out what games to actually talk about. So, for very good reasons, the Sage team decided to release their trailer much later this year, so they can make sure all the games that are in the trailer are going to in fact appear at Sage 24. And I definitely agree with that, but unfortunately it made making this video in advance a bit more difficult. So what I had to do was actually track down the devs themselves and to try to get a confirmation from them. And that's why you see maybe not a lot of games in this video, but only just a couple. And that's really all I have to talk about here. I just want to remind you that I do have a Ko-fi, and for the time, everything I receive on Ko-fi, any donation you can give, will go towards helping me either to build a better computer or to buy a better computer. And either way, having a better machine will help me to expand my video topics. The videos I can do, the types of videos, the subjects I can cover, and the people I can work with. It'll also allow me to, to try different things, different editing software and such, and, maybe bring a new experience to the Big Mike table. And right now I actually have a goal set on my Ko-fi account. And if you would like to donate, and any donation would greatly help my channel, there's a link in the description below. But if you can't donate, or if you don't want to donate, I completely understand. Money's tight and times are hard for many people. I just love the fact that you're here watching my video and you actually made it this far. You actually made it to the EndSlate. That really means the world to me. So special thanks to Fran, who does a wonderful job doing my art. She's going to be back on Twitter at some point in time, and when she comes back to Twitter, be sure to give her a follow and be sure to commission her for all your art needs. She's not only a damn good artist, she's also a damn good person to work with. And you have Big Mike's damn guarantee about that. And you have my damn guarantee you will not be disappointed in working with her. Also, special thanks to all of my friends on Twitter. I wouldn't be here without you all. And a special thanks to all of you for watching this video. Please like this video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. But if you want to be really cool about disliking my video, please leave me a comment below and let me know why you dislike it so I can improve my videos, I can be a better YouTuber, and just a better Big Mike in general. But hell, even if you love my videos, you feel indifferent about my videos, or somehow you hear and you have no idea how the hell you got here, please still leave me a comment below. I would love to hear from you lovely guys, gals, non-binary pals, and waterfowls. It really makes my day, fam. It really does. Unlike my streaming friends who could talk to their chat, comments are really the only way I can connect with you guys, gals, non-binary pals, and waterfowls. So please leave me a comment below and make Big Mike's day. And if you like my content, please subscribe and turn your notifications on. Until next time, fam, remember, just be yourself and you'll be awesome. Peace out!